We are live once again to finish the series against the Yankees. We are live once again as we are finishing the series. It's Orioles franchise. So, unfortunately, the Orioles could not set the tone and win game one, but this should be good. The rest of the way around. As we have Corbin Burns lined up for this game. Let's wear the old 1971s. Okay. Let's hope the Orioles can bounce back.
The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next.
Corbin Burns in the bright orange. Thinking.
Coming up on the first pitch. Starting on the mound in this
It's hard to believe these were home uniforms, but it says they were home.
Rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Here's Alex Verdugo. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. The pitch. And there's a ball.
You got to figure the Yankees feel pretty good about getting that game one win.
The 1-2.
After all, the old adage in baseball is, in a 4-game series, you want to get a minimum split on the road.
He's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Hayes tracks it down for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Aaron Judge.
Well, he's an important player for sure. There's no doubt about it, but that's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Ball one there. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away.
We're going to play the remaining 3 games of this series.
2 out, space is empty.
This is episode 20. I forgot to change the number. I got to change that after the stream.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle, Westberg. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out. We're midway.
Some nice defense from Westberg.
First, no score. And we're back. And on the hill today, Nestor Cortez Jr. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to... situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Top of the zone for a called strike. On the ground to third. Not in time.
He's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made
there we go.
The difference.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Tony Taters.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Rutschman leads off first with 1 away.
I say it every time I face him. I wish the Orioles could have figured out a way to keep Nestor Cortez on their roster. Because how nice would he be in our rotation right now?
No score. Top of the second. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Stanton leading the league in homers.
The center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Stanton tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. And he deals. Swings through that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
That one off the mark, ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count.
These are the big games that the Orioles traded for Corbin Burnes to win.
Line to left.
Give the bullpen a little bit of a night off, hopefully.
And there's one down.
Give the team some length.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a miss, strike one. Burnes, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
One down, base is empty.
Ball one.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone.
Austin Wells,
rookie.
in
for the Yankees, Austin Wells. First offering, and it just misses. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up.
Hayes got it.
For the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
We are through an inning and a half.
We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now it's Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The pitch. This one in the air, right field.
Fisted.
He's got it. One away.
Thought that might have dropped.
Not shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
No, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4
These
pitches,
two
all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before
are gonna battle.
If you think you can simply just
all
beat a guy
fastball.
with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Tyler Neville stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball. On the ground. And that's just foul.
Nevin is a guy that has the position versatility that the Orioles do covet.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ripped on a line. And the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. We'll move to the third with no score.
LeMahieu, Volpe, and Correa.
And welcome back
Or
to the
Cabrera,
ballpark.
I'm sorry.
On to the third inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Burns back to work. And there's a foul ball. LeMahieu, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. And that skips in the dirt. And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Twisted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cabrera getting the start at second. 25 years old. And that chance handled. Throws to Henderson. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left.
Corbin Burns doing Corbin Burns things.
Inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The pitch. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a good eye there. And a pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner. What was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Nestor.
Hit in the air, right field. Grisham under it. Hooks it away for the out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon
I'm assuming
Rios.
Trent Grisham was part of the
Rios
Juan
in
Soto
the
trade.
spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. He's out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Out to short. Tosses across to first. Inning over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Baltimore. And here is Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
And the right-hander back to work.
Ball one.
And takes low for ball 1.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one wrapped foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That misses. And a count 2-1. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Verdugo on at first, nobody out. In the air, right field. Trouble here, puts it away for the out.
Never got there.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Judge spoils that one.
The American League single season record holder of 62.
For strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up here in the second game of the series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Rolls across the diamond, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1. Still no score.
Come on. Let's do something here. Come on.
Back here with my pal Singy, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Adley Rutschman. Out to short, Volpe. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
I am no longer a legend.
Keeping the ball out of the air lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fall off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul off left side. That's outside. And that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's a ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Cabrera. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. And to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Santander in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
I'll be right back.
right down to shoot, and it's a ball on a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. In the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Yes, a pitcher's duel.
And delivers outside.
Hey, keep an eye out for Brian going live because I want to open a tab for him if he does.
Just missing there. And now it's 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
And I said it earlier in the stream, Gabe, before you came in, and I say it every time I face this guy. Man, I wish the Orioles could have figured out a way to keep Nestor Cortez on their roster. How nice would it be to have him on the pitching staff right now? And we are locked in a pitcher's duel with the Yankees.
Back now at Oriole Park, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo.
But no, we couldn't figure out a way to keep him on the roster when we had him on a Rule 5 pick.
Close with that one, and that is ball 1.
Okay. Brian is tabbed.
Another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you were checking out this video either live or after the fact, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. I go live quite often. I'm loving playing Orioles franchise.
Best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first, and they got him.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat.
LeMahieu.
The screen and back out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
These are the kind of big games Corbin Burns was traded for.
And a foul ball.
He's keeping his team in the game. Thank you for letting me know, Gabe, by the way.
He goes down looking. Down in order go the Yankees. And we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. The pitch.
Which one of these 2 starters will be the first to blink?
And the pitch. And he swings pitches through that one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The next offering misses. And a count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
Well, we're still going to need a fifth starter, so Wells could easily be the fifth starter.
On the ground right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Tyler Nevin to the plate.
Depending on how Cole Irvin plays, I could easily see him getting DFA'd.
Swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Because I think the only reason he's on the team is because Means is injured.
The 1-1. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep
it down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 1-2-3.
Either that or
Sixth inning coming up.
Irvin would go to the bullpen and Aiken would get sent down or DFA'd.
And we're back. And it will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Right through there for a strike.
Okay, you're right.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2 now.
I still stand by the fact, and I don't know why I feel this way. I don't have any faith in John Means to help this ball club this year.
After the foul ball. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on.
Well, Tyler Wells can go to the pen. Irvin can go to the pen. And honestly, you know, they haven't... I mean, I know they said they expect him to pitch some point in the first half, but I'm still nervous that... Bradish is going to end up needing...
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Tommy John surgery.
The other way. Nice grab.
Get up and get it, Ramon Urias. Pitching and defense ruling the day.
You're going to be in the long run. Back to the top of the Yankee order. And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Exactly. Which makes me wonder, I mean, what are they waiting for? Like, I know they said they think he'll be able to pitch at some point in the first half, but the longer you wait, let's say he needs Tommy John surgery, the longer you wait right now, the more you're cutting into next season. That's why I was kind of mad when what they did with Batista, because if they'd have elected for Tommy John surgery right when he first got hurt, we could have gotten him back.
He's got it, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. And
I thought I heard that they already did.
score.
I was talking to my father about that earlier today. He said that MLB approved it. I don't know. I hadn't heard one way or the other.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. A wind in the pitch. And a swing and
By the
a
way,
miss.
Sean, good name.
A guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Here's the swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That's my name, just spelled differently.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
But with Peter now being deceased, he
Line drive.
would get the full ownership now.
It's down for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff.
If you enjoyed the content, if you're an Orioles fan, Sean, please think about liking the video, subscribing to the channel. I talk a lot of baseball during the baseball season. I do a lot of Oriole YouTube shorts. MLB The Show is big for me.
Really been on top of his game.
I do play WWE 2K, even though I haven't played it in about a week because I've been so focused on baseball.
Rounded out his first time.
And I love talking baseball. Even though my buddy Gabe over there disagrees with almost everything I say. Appreciate it.
That one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run.
Because, you know, there's a funny thing about YouTube.
Bottom of the 6th.
Can't grow a YouTube channel without
Runner takes off.
subscribers.
On and miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base.
It's not just
Trying to
about the
stay on
content
double
creator.
play right here.
It's about the audience.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish.
Well done by Wells. I think
Pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
hello, Cody.
Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Rounded out his first time up.
We're going to play the remaining 3 games against. So we got this game and 2 more games in this stream.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Judge has it sized up.
I will always be upset that the Orioles couldn't figure out a way to keep Nestor Cortez on their roster, so we could have kept him.
Here's Adley
What's up,
Rutschman.
Pigtown?
1 for 2.
Now, where is Pigtown? What?
Pitch misses
Your
for
Pigtown
one.
Sports.
Rutschman,
Where is Pigtown?
6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. There's the strike. Mullins off of first with 2 away.
That's what I thought. I knew there was a part of Baltimore that was Pigtown, but I know that there's somewhere, I think, in Pennsylvania, there's a Pigtown as well.
That in whenever he wants.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. No score.
Yeah, well,
We go to the top of the 7th. Aaron
I'm just
Judge
hoping it actually goes
back to work.
through.
Splits the plate. Strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. That's in there. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Am I going to be swimming? No, still a little cold here in Baltimore to go swimming. Yeah, that's a big part of the reason that I think, you know, if you believe everything, it's a big part of the reason that
Here's Stanton now. Be careful with this guy. He's got
Why the Orioles never got the All-Star game again after '94 was because baseball hates, or MLB hated Angelos.
And there's a foul ball.
Not the Orioles. They didn't hate the Orioles. They hated Angelos.
One down, base is empty. And downstairs. Swung on, belted. Mullins ranging back, and it is gone.
Homered against me yesterday, homered against me today.
It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on.
Tell you what, the Yankees have a scary good lineup.
Third time as he comes up empty there. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away. Now here is Austin Wells.
Now, we had the All-Star game in '94. I remember, I was there.
Foul ball there.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it.
I was 12 years old.
Just because he's tired, he's still delivering good action.
Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner around second. The relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
A swing like that can help you come out of
Again,
the struggle. We saw the numbers.
it is too cold where I live to go swimming. If you mean will I be streaming,
Squares, pushes at it.
I pretty much have been streaming every day.
And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip out. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes.
Oh, my fantasy baseball shortstop.
Location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And that one in the air center field. And that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And a home team set for the last half of the 7th. Down the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
So are we upset that Pigtown and Sean, are we upset that Holiday did not make the team?
To the left side, but it is well fouled.
This is the type of hitter his club wants.
I will be 42 in April.
From behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
I was born in '82. I was 12 years old when we...
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he
Got the '94 All-Star game.
And that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
See, Gabe, that's the right attitude to have. Gabe is acting like the sky is falling.
Just missed. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
It's spring break for a lot of people.
Yeah, there's some pop there.
My sister, who's a teacher, works in the school system, is on spring break this week.
Liner snagged it
Ooh.
first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game,
By the way, this says these were the 1971 home uniforms. I thought these were...
Cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes.
I thought these were the road uniforms.
Pitch a little bit low, ball one.
We do face a lot of lefties in the first month. I mean, I'm already through April in my franchise.
trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hey. Now, Pigtown, I accept no Adam Frazier slander in this chat. I was a big supporter of Adam Frazier. I think he played very well for us. Was he the greatest thing in the world? No. But he was far from the worst. And he had some big moments for us. Played good defense.
Coming on for the Orioles, Cionel Perez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. And he deals. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it. One up, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex.
Back to the top of the line.
Exactly.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Alex Verdugo.
Don't get me wrong, were there times where I wanted another player up at bat? Yes. But there were also times where I realized here's a veteran player who clearly was good in the clubhouse, knew how to win, which was important for a young team. I don't remember them getting Trent Grisham with Soto. I guess they did.
Ball one, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series.
That's ball 2.
And that's down and away.
2-0.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And at first, here is Aaron Judge.
Where do I think Gunnar finishes?
And that skips in the dirt.
Maybe losing command a little
I'll say top 5 barring injury. And it really all depends on where the Orioles finish. I mean, I think the national media has the Orioles completely disrespected. I saw, you see, MLB Network has us picked for 87 wins, but they're saying that's only going to be good for 4th in the division.
They hold a 1-0 lead.
I really think the only team that can compete with us in the division is the Yankees.
Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side.
I'll be honest with you, I had us picked to finish 2nd in the division until we found out Garrett Cole was going to be out until June.
Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
But once I heard Garrett Cole was going to be out until June.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Well, what does that say that Nestor Cortez just shut me down?
We'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tommy Kahnle.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
Yeah, you're in for some rough years ahead, Cody, with the White Sox.
No outs, runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Tyler Nevin. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he goes airborne.
Oh, couldn't that have got over his head?
That was clutch. Huge situation and an incredibly tough play. I thought it was going to try.
I think the Rays, because of all their pitching injuries, don't finish any better than 4th, maybe 3rd. And I think the
dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in
I think the Blue Jays are a little overhyped.
In the air to left center. Verdugo running hard. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
I know, they always find a way. I'm probably underestimating the
next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, hitting the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
If you're not already picked down, please consider subscribing. I do a lot of Orioles content, a lot of MLB The Show. I do highlights and talk Orioles a lot during the season. Some wrestling content. I do a lot of jokes. Gabe will tell you that some of the jokes are good, some are bad, as he says. I personally think Gabe just doesn't know what's funny.
Back here in Baltimore, now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. Perez, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Hit.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the job around the bases.
Yeah. You know what? I should have made this move before, but
on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
I should have warmed up Colomb for.
It's exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just missed.
That's
One run across in the frame
good
so
to know.
far. You're at the top of the 9th. Next pitch misses, and now 3.
I usually just get tacos when I go there.
And there's the automatic.
I am so I am live along with Brian. I don't have audio on. It doesn't give me the option for audio when there's nobody in chat when I start.
Henderson over to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's the catcher.
How are you, sir?
Austin Wells, 1 for 3.
I feel like we both had pretty good drafts.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
I'm happy with my draft.
This one
So,
in the air. Rutschman under it.
Well, I mean, he drafted 2 of them in the first like 5 rounds.
Right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited.
He's got Vlad and Alonso.
Driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunately
So,
for him.
all I was trying to explain to you last night was up until the draft actually started, when we were watching the countdown, it kept saying I had the 3rd pick in the draft room. The draft order did not change until the draft started.
So good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Yeah. Well, I could see the picks. Like, I could see on the right-hand side. All the keepers were there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Castle.
Yeah, as soon as the draft started, as soon as the clock hit 0, like my pick was everything the draft order showed right. But like up until then, I was like, do we have a problem? Because I remember because I was sitting in Discord with Frog in case he had any questions, not about players, just about the draft. And even Frog was like, yeah, it shows you as having the third pick. I said, oh, well, I guess if it doesn't work, I'm going to take the best available player. I'm sure just have to figure it out after the fact.
And here it comes. Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Yeah.
Righty delivers.
And no, I didn't draft anybody with the intention of trading them.
Dominant in this one. You got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
That one way outside.
I mean, me and because Brian actually popped in the Discord at one point, in Amos's Discord too, and we were talking to. We did think it was funny that we basically reversed our trade from last year for Yordan Alvarez. Yeah.
And the righty deals. To the right
he was so mad when I drafted Ramirez.
Plenty of time to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Number 35.
So the batting order turns over. Adley
Yeah.
Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, I was mad. I said the only reason I traded you Ramirez was because you wanted him as your keeper. Yeah, I forgot to email keepers.
Split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Yeah. I have to say I'm proud of you, by the way. Not engaging when what's his face was like. I have to say I'm disappointed in the leadership of this league. I was like, don't take the bait, Amish.
Snags it for the second out. Orioles down to their final out.
Well,
So next to hit for Baltimore.
well, I will fully admit, like, I must have not read your messages right, or what. I did not realize he had people in his family pass away. Like, I remember you making the comment about your grandfather, and
They're down to their final strike. The Orioles down to their final strike. Fights it off, you'll see another.
no, but like you said, there's a lot of ways I'm like. I wouldn't lie. I mean, I don't think somebody.
2 outs. Hit to right, and that should do it.
Oh, I get it.
The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, I got one of the main guys I was eyeing for first base. No, I took and I think Encarnacion Strand, full season. Well, I just dropped the first 2 games of the 4-game series. Yay me! Next is the Reds, but I got 2 more games against the Yankees. I'm playing. No, Baltimore. You're okay. Frog is out having fun without us. Sounds good. Enjoy your Padres franchise. Yeah, the last person that just commented in my chat. Do you stream Do you stream? Are you streaming it, or are you just playing franchise mode? A buddy of mine I'm in PlayStation voice chat wants to know. Jackson Morrell is your cousin. That's awesome, Pinktown. Like first cousin or like fifth cousin and you're barely... Well, Amos, were you in the stream last night when I asked Amos something I've always wanted to ask him, and when he gave me the answer, it actually shocked the hell out of me? I said, somehow I got on the topic of the Beach Boys.
It's the New York Yankees
right?
taking on the Baltimore
And
Orioles.
I said, hey Amos, I meant to ask you, are you related to Mike Love from the Beach Boys? And he said yes. But he said it's a very distant cousin to the point where you probably would say we're not related. And I was like, because if I remember, that's what he said.
That's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively.
Which would mean he's also related to Kevin Love from the in the NBA, because I know. Yeah.
Day in and day out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Like, I always meant to ask Amos that sort of in jest, because I always assumed the answer was no. But when he said yes, I was like, really?
He hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the
I sure hope Grayson Rodriguez does better than he did for me in real life than he's been doing for me. And
numbers, they haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Yeah, well, they don't think much of the Orioles.
The pitch.
Well, like I said, he's a free agent after this year. So if we don't re-sign him, it's kind of a one and done type. Yes, I have to work tomorrow.
And that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force.
Can't stream all the time.
You know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact.
I've given up on trying to do a schedule. When I feel like getting on and streaming, even if it's multiple times a day, I'm going to do it.
In the box now, no balls and a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
This game has had me growing like a weed, though.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Apparently, according to Pigtown in my chat, if Burns leaves, we get a first-round draft pick.
Right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase.
I guess.
He doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two out, space is empty. Here comes
I really did not want to be in a position where I had to win the last two games just to split. It would have been nice to at least win one of the first two.
And that's ball one. Two out, space is empty.
I have not pitched well with Grayson Rodriguez so far this year, obviously.
And that's downstairs and outside.
If Pigtown, if you and Sean are still in here, what are your expectations for Grayson this year?
That one hit to right. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
I said it's going to be a bad year for your White Sox.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires.
You all right?
That one fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there,
I will take a 60. I will take that. Sign me up for a 16-7 record from.
Looking for the K.
Yeah.
The Yanks lead one, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show.
Yeah, well, you know how I feel about wins for pitchers. Teams get wins, pitchers don't.
Now at Oriole Park, our starter in this one.
I don't think it ever really. I mean,
Yeah, he's definitely.
now granted, if a pitcher pitches a complete game, then you can say he fully influenced. But I don't know.
To limit the base runners, put his team in a position.
It's just like.
So we know he's prepared. We know
It's just like, does a quarterback really deserve a win for their?
And a quick out, number one.
Suppose the offense gets shut out and you score 2 defensive touchdowns. Does the quarterback still deserve a win?
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games. And
Exactly.
you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Adley Rutschman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swings and misses.
He's saying 16-7 for Grayson Rodriguez.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be
Who
chasing
they-
stuff in the dirt.
Ripped on a line to center.
Okay, this not homering with Adley Rutschman is getting old.
And 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Shortstop takes the ball.
No, I haven't homered with him yet.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this inning.
That one ripped. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2.
So,
And that's a double.
Pigtown and Sean, if you're still here too, if you could give one long-term if you only could give one long-term contract, are you giving it to Adley or are you giving it to Gunnar?
Mechanics.
As much as I love Adley, I think I'd give the long-term one to Gunnar.
Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here.
He's younger, plus, let's face it, and I mean no disrespect when I say this, much like Joe Mauer, Adley's probably going to come out from behind the plate at some point to first base, and he's going to lose some of that value because
Man at second.
same thing happened with Mauer. Mauer played great first base, but he wasn't as valuable as a first baseman as he was a catcher.
The pitch. Way out front for strike 2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ryan O'Hearn in the on-deck circle.
Come on, I really don't want to lose 3 out of 4 to the first 3 to the
Two down. Foul ball, and it remains a full
Marcus Stroman with the Yankees intrigues me. I could see him being really good.
swing, and a ball popped up. LeMahieu under this one. And that is that.
It's going to be very interesting to see what this new ownership, when the deal finally gets approved by Major League Baseball, how much money they let Elias spend. I don't know how much control. I know, Gabe, you said I was going to lose 3 out of 4. You have no faith in me.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate.
I still don't really understand how much
You can really expand
influence or control Rubenstein has now.
He was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
But I think it was probably smart to get both Kimbrel and Cano, because if Kimbrel struggles, I have the primary backup for the Orioles.
From players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
By the way, I told Frog, since I'm playing him in week 1, if he has any lineup questions or needs any help, go to you, because I didn't want to be accused of.
Right now, so we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Next to hit.
Not that I would give him, but still, just in case I didn't.
Second inning here, no score. Ball one there.
I still never thought I'd see the day where Trout would be a 6th-round draft pick.
1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, I tell you, you know who really surprised me? I had to look to see if he was hurt. Jonah Heim. How does a guy who was the All-Star catcher, had 70-some RBIs at the All-Star break last year, get drafted in like the 20th round? Like, it almost.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Well,
that's electric stuff out there.
Well, I figured, especially with Adley off the board, I figured Jonah Heim would be like the 2nd or 3rd, maybe 4th catcher off the board. The guy was an all-star. I mean, he had 95 RBI.
Back here with my pal Siggy. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Hey, Pigtown, you want to hear something funny? My buddy Gabe is concerned that O'Hearn's not going to make it to the club, because apparently he's not been told yet. There's no way Ryan O'Hearn doesn't make this ball club.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
O'Hearn's a guy you'd like to see cut.
He features a sinker, a slurve,
really,
a splitter, and he works in a slider.
That is surprising.
Misses, and 1-1.
He's blocking guys who are younger with a higher ceiling. I'm assuming you're primarily referring to Kobe Mayo.
Next offering down in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time.
Yeah, but the problem is, Amish, we have so much young talent that probably is ready for the majors.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next. Right side. Quick feed to second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play.
Okay. I have to ask, Pigtown, respectfully. You mentioned Adley in your list of players that O'Hearn is affecting.
That's outside. And that is ball 1.
I don't see any lag. How exactly is Adley being affected by O'Hearn when Adley is up with the ball club? Mayo and Kerdurstad I understand, but I'm a little confused how you mentioned Adley in that mix.
And another ball. On the ground out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza.
I haven't had Arby's in years.
Peraza hitting 9th in today's lineup.
Mainly because there's a local pit beef stand around here that I would go to for pit beef before I'd ever go to Arby's. They're only open 3 days a week though.
On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Slings to first. First two batters retired here.
I'm assuming you feel like Mateo is blocking Holiday and Mayo, maybe?
He's 0 for 1.
I'm not a fan of Santander in right field either, but
And a good eye there.
like you got to have his bat somewhere. And Mountcastle proved when he was younger, first base and DH is the only positions he can really play. A lot of people forget that Mountcastle came up as a shortstop. Then they moved him to third base. Then they moved him to left field. Then they moved him to right field. Then they moved him to first base.
Yeah, that's outside.
They did everything they could to find a position so he could play.
2 down, nobody on. That pitch gets the inside corner. 3 and 2 down.
I agree. I agree with you about Mateo.
Kicks and deals.
And just so you guys know, I'm not talking to myself as well. I'm in PlayStation chat with one of my buddies, so I'm carrying on a conversation with you guys and him as well.
Remains 3 and 2.
I'm trying to do that, yes.
2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. I'm just wondering,
Big Down, I'm just a fan of Ryan O'Hearn because
Good job to fight
of
that
all
one.
the clutch plays he made for us last year. I mean, at a certain point last year, he could have been elected mayor of Baltimore and won.
He takes it on his own, and the Yanks
Of course, that could be because our current mayor sucks,
So the Yanks
but
go in
too.
order,
But
and we're still knotted at 0.
I digress. I don't talk politics. Nothing good can come from talking politics.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman.
Because no matter what you say, you're going to piss off somebody.
Strike one.
this guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact. And balls
You could say you want peace in the Middle East and it would piss off somebody.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I agree. Which professional athlete said at one time, and I think it was either a boxer or a professional wrestler. It might have actually been in a Rocky movie. Father Time is undefeated.
When he's using the whole field, he was out in front there. He just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
I've been hitting well all season. I sure did pick some bad games to have some of my worst.
Right through there for a strike. Mateo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Well, I'm not even going to ask you what you think of Tyler Nevin probably making the team, considering what the roster moves were today. And there's no way that McKenna clears waivers. So his days as an Oriole are probably gone. He's too good defensively not to clear waivers.
Throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
And 2 straight set down to be the bottom of the third.
And trust me, because I'm at the end of April. If this game is any indication, we face a lot of lefties in April. When I played the Brewers, Pigtown in the 13th, 14th, and 15th of April, that Saturday game the second game of the series. I'd love to see this replicated in real life. DL Hall versus Corbin Burns.
So tough to get that barrel to.
And that's down and away.
Who would have thought that DL Hall's first start in Camden Yards would come as a member of the Brewers?
Adley Rutschman next to bat for Baltimore.
And that's exactly it. Holiday needs some work against lefties. They saw that he needed that. And what's the point of putting a young player on your roster when you know he's going to be on the bench quite a bit? Nice opposite field double by Hayes.
Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Better in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
But I'll be honest with you, Amish, when I read your messages in text last night, because again, you can't listen when you reading a text, you can't tell if there's humor behind it or whatnot. When you're like, Sean's proving he's not in it to win, he's just in it to trade. I was like, that's why I was a little salty when I was like, stay in your lane, worry about your own team. I was like,
man at second. Almost got him.
I mean, we all have draft picks that we, somewhat second guess, but and I do wish my outfield was a little stronger, but
he's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion.
I already put somebody on the trading block.
The Orioles with a chance to score first here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. There's a swing and a drive.
Oh, please give me my first.
Soto going back. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And they strike first.
God, why can't I get a home run with Adley? I mean, what do I need to do?
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it, otherwise it's not too tough. You did that time.
So 2 down, and stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike.
Pigtown, are you on Twitter? Or I'm sorry, X.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many
there you go.
Cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hit.
Hey, Gabe, can you put my Twitter handle in the chat? And Pigtown, definitely give me a follow.
On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Maybe we can collaborate a little bit on some Orioles stuff here and there.
Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And another ball.
I did add Jung-Hoo Lee, Yamamoto, and Show to the Cubs with Gabe's help.
Number 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alex Verdugo.
Thank you, Gabe. And it's Birdland, just like the YouTube name. It's Birdland underscore. The S is for sports, the E, and then underscore E for entertainment. Man, that's a scary 3-4-5. Judge, Stanton, and Soto, or Judge, Soto, and Stanton. Woo. If they can all stay healthy.
Makes the grab, one down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a
yes, sir.
So far.
That's my name.
That's a strike. Going along.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The other way, hauls it in, 2 away.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
I hope it was a good tweet and something I didn't come across and sounded stupid. Because sometimes people agree with my takes on the Orioles, sometimes they don't.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
1 strike.
The Orioles up by 2, top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, right center field.
Congratulations, Braden. I think you will thoroughly enjoy it. It is great this year.
Makes the play, and that'll do it.
I think even my buddy that I'm talking to, good, I like the fact that we agree.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
The first baseman.
But I also appreciate disagreement as long as it's respectful banter.
Picked on a hop. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Right through there for his strike.
I see that I'm up 890 subscribers. I greatly appreciate all the support. 110 more to go. I know you don't need 1,000 anymore. You don't need 1,000 anymore on YouTube. It's all about watch time hours for me, but 1,000 is a goal of mine, so I greatly appreciate all the support.
Now batting, center fielder, Colton.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
So during the season, I have a YouTube, I call it a podcast, that where I talk about the Orioles. I don't do it as consistently as I'd like. I'd like to get better at it. Where I'll talk about the Orioles. Matter of fact, Gabe has done a video with me before. I do a lot of YouTube shorts. I take the highlights and I make YouTube shorts and, you know, mix in Oriole magic. Thankfully, I've never gotten...
Mountcastle leads off first with 2
I don't know. That is a good question. I think I need to get to the point where I can start making money with YouTubers, and I am about 400 hours away from that. I genuinely want to start doing the podcast again.
2 outs. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is.
Pick down, you know the person that has made the team that I can't, well, I don't think he's officially made the team yet, but every time I bring him into the game, I can't pitch with him. I cannot pitch with Gabe's favorite player, Keegan Aiken.
Torres. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
All right, I'll get with you after stream, Gabe. Maybe we can include Pigtown in it too.
Back now at Oriole Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's Giancarlo.
Oh yes, he is. You told me the last time you were at Camden Yards, your family asked you if you wanted a Adley Brushman jersey, a Gunnar Henner jersey. You told him you didn't want either one. You wanted a Keegan Aiken jersey.
It's not exactly early anymore.
Oh, look at this. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example.
That right there is why Jackson Holliday is a big part of the reason Jackson Holliday is in the minors. So, Pigtown, let me ask you, and Gabe, you can engage in this as well. How much of Jackson Holliday possibly being put into the minors could have been that Elias called around the league for a possible trade for Ramon Urias, and he just didn't like the offers he was getting, so, you know, Ramon made the team and Jackson didn't. Do you think that had even the slightest little bit of part of it?
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like when you, my father always told me, he said, you can have something that you bought for $1,000 and you may want to sell it, resell it for $900. But guess what? If somebody only offers you $500 for it, it's only worth $500. Something is only worth what you're willing to find something to pay for it.
Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
In the box here.
If you and Sean are curious, difficulty-wise, I started with dynamic difficulty. It calibrated at Hall of Fame. So I've been going up and down, up and or down from starting at Hall of Fame. So Amish, how are you and the family been doing?
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Excellent to hear.
Beats it, he's safe. Runner first with 2 away. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. The Yanks down by a pair here in Game 3 of this 4-game series.
Well, usually a high level of
I'm a big Westberg guy. I don't understand why they are so, seem so keen on
to the right side.
Trading.
Breaks it down. Nice play. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Jorge Mateo.
Let me ask Pigtail, let me ask, and Gabe, you can chime in.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of
Bullpen management is not my forte in this game. How many pitches would you say the average reliever throws in an outing? I say 15 to 30 on the high end. 15 on the low end, 30 on the high end.
And a pitch. And another ball.
Another guy I'm really excited for Pigtown this year, Dylan Tate.
Kicks and fires. And there's ball 4.
Questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised and went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Down the left fielder, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2. Mateo runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels with a difference.
I agree, but if he's healthy,
Just got in there.
if he's healthy, he can be just as good as Junior Cano was last year.
Man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
By the way, Pigtown, the guy that's in my ear here with my PlayStation chat, my buddy Amish, he's a Twins fan. Would you like to thank him for your near Cano?
Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's down, a base hit. Coming home.
And Columbi,
Throws to second.
and for giving us Jorge Lopez back.
Got him down, going for 2.
After we traded him for
Stepping in, Adley Rutschman.
McDermott.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I remind him about that often.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Textbook.
I'm a big Danny Colomb guy too.
On the outside, saw it deep into the zone and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
I did draft him.
Stop Gunnar Henderson. First offering and it just misses.
I thought I did. Are you sure?
Left-hand batter waits. And it's fouled away.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him.
I'm not sure where they missed with Cano. Well,
And here it comes.
let's be honest.
Maybe a 2-ball.
Relief pitching can be fickle. I mean, he could go from being the best reliever in the American League to
They push it.
not even in baseball in a month.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza.
I really did thought. I guess you're right. I thought I did draft Cano. I thought Colombi. I thought I had both of them. Well, we're gonna miss Batista this year
Kicks deals.
because
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
no, the Orioles are gonna miss Felix Batista this year.
Skips into dirt. Bounce to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. So the lineup flips over. Here comes Gleyber Torres. First pitch just misses. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately.
I don't understand why McDermott wasn't in consideration for. Yeah, but Seth Johnson can't stay healthy. But I don't understand why McDermott wasn't in the contention for fifth starter.
And right back to the mound. Over to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Left field, Alex Verdugo.
Here's Alex Verdugo.
So, Amish, what do you want for Cano? Or, what do you want for Colombi?
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
You knew I was going to ask. So,
Just missed.
speaking of Irvin, because I just finished my series with Oakland, and Hernandez had a 2-double game against me. Would you say that that is the one misstep by Elias? Was that trade? Or do you give him a pass because... So wait a minute. Was it Povich we got from the Twins, or was it McDermott we got from the Twins? I think McDermott was the Astros, right? And Povich was the...
2-2 down. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6.
Okay, Povich was Twins,
The
okay.
Orioles 3, and the Yankees nothing. So a lefty out of the pen, Victor Gonzalez.
That's right, McDermott was the Astros.
Here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
As the lefty gets to work.
Oh, on a personal level, I miss Mancini.
Right field. Around first and hustling for second.
I don't know, that's a good question. Where is Trey Mancini now?
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball
He just opted out on the Marlins?
straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, Ryan O'Hearn.
Bring him back and cut Tyler Nevin. Let him be a part of a winning Orioles ball club.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. That clips a corner, Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Caleb Ferguson getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Then we could rehire his fiance wife with Masson. She was great. Her name is escaping me at the moment, but
a strikeout, and there's one away. Now here's the Orioles DH. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
There you go, Sarah Perlman.
The next to hit for the Orioles.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
She was great because you could tell she knew her stuff.
On the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I miss Amber Theo Harris. There are times where I miss Sage Steele. There's a lot of national people that have gone national that came out of Baltimore.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Did you guys see that
Slider misses outside.
that thing where Chris Berman recently got an award and he actually named the his favorite sports moment as the night cow past Luke Gehrig?
Line to left, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit.
Have fun. And I gotta ask, since you're playing catch with your son, is this heaven?
Verdugo makes the grab, and there's
Crap,
2
pushed the button too early. No, I started the tag up too early, so I had to go back, and now I didn't get a chance to tag up.
And he grounds one to the right side. Torres tosses the first out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed.
Enjoy.
Strand 3.
Enjoy.
Loaded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Baltimore, it's Aaron Judge now. The Yankees
81 pitches. Do I leave him in? Do I take him out? Hey, catch with your boy is still catch. Savor those moments. It could be a beach ball and it'd still be fun.
Judge spoils that one. And that's downstairs and outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
I want to ask you about a player, Amish, from a fantasy perspective. Only because his name keeps coming up. He's like all over my league leaders in my franchise here, and he just won April April Rookie of the Month. But I didn't see him anywhere in. I was looking for him last night for the draft. I mean, I found him obviously, but no, Colton Keith for the Tigers. Yeah, but when I was reading about him I had him on my queue, but it doesn't seem like they have very high expectations for him in real life this year.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Yeah.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
Yeah, I mean, I put him on, I mean, I got him on my radar, but...
It's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 3, and the Yankees nothing.
And I'll be honest with you, like...
They turn things over to the southpaw, Caleb Ferguson.
No, not that. It's just... And like I said, because me, Frog, and Brian were in Discord... Towards the end of the draft, we were sort of throwing names out there, not to each other, but just throwing names out there. Like, oh, I can't believe this guy hasn't been drafted yet. Like,
that one fouled off.
And full disclosure, the only piece of advice I gave Frog was when it came to bench players, I would try to get because of daily lineups. I said it's not a bad idea to have a backup catcher if you can. And I told him I always try to get one player on my bench that can do multiple positions. That way, those are literally the only two. There was no, oh, I would draft this player. I would, But because this is his very first time.
And now Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right.
Because I told him I'd help him because I don't want him to get discouraged.
And now the lefty.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power.
Because I told him, I said, I don't want you to get discouraged because I'm afraid if you get discouraged, you'll stop setting your line. I told him, I said, I joked with him, I said, I know you. If you get discouraged, you'll...
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Gabe, you're gonna have to send me that message about trades. Send me it in text because I didn't see that message. I was telling Amish something. I did jokingly say last night, I said, if Amish knew we were all three sitting here in Discord, he would think we were cheating and trying to help each other. I had offered a couple days ago for Frog. I said, we can sit in Discord together. That way, if you have any issues during the draft, I can try to help you. And Brian popped in, and I wasn't going to tell Brian, hey, get out. Like you.
That one fouled off.
I know.
0-2 now. The shortstop takes it.
Well, I noticed they had Ohtani split. You can draft him as a pitcher. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the guy who has Ohtani has him both ways.
And there's 2 away. Anthony Santander now at the plate.
Which is pointless because he's not going to pitch this year anyway. I know.
Now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0-3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Wonder if Frog will trade me Blake Snell.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2 on, 2 outs. That's outside. Yeah, it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2 count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute.
And that one gets away at the plate.
Call her Rod Dallas. There you go.
But no advance from the
That actually has a nice. That actually has a.
The Orioles trying to break this one open here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, Gabe, do you think I'm going to hold on and win this game or no?
Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets
Well, with friends like Gabe, I don't know. I mean, why I need enemies. He flat out told me. He said you're only going to win 1 out of 3.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Gabe, I have no one off limits when it comes to trade. Now, as I've always said, I will discuss trade. I will discuss anybody in a trade. Now, just like in real life, certain players are going to cost more than others.
That one's in there. Strike one.
You're the only one that tells me you absolutely will not trade Gunnar.
Your toes ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Line drive, base hit.
I would probably trade Jose Ramirez for Gunnar right now.
Now he launches a throw over his head.
Literally, like I told you, literally the only reason I traded that last time, because if you remember, me and Gabe traded Gunnar Henderson back and forth to each other 3 times. Literally, the only reason I traded Gabe Gunnar back was A, he's an Orioles fan. B, I didn't want to have to choose between Gunnar and Adley. Well, I just answered your question. There's nobody off limits. You asked me if there was anybody off limits. I said no.
Rizzo stands at first with 1 out. Now 1-1.
Oh, good Lord. I will take a look, Gabe.
Kicks and deals. Ground ball could be 2. Throws to Henderson. Double play.
You know, you can come into the PlayStation chat with me and Amish. We don't bite. At least I don't.
Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead.
Amish says he doesn't bite hard.
3 and the Yankees nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Scott Efros.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job.
I have Danny Colon pitching, and they have Scott Eckloff. How are you, B3? I got one more game in me after this one.
And the pitch. Mountcastle stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall.
I'm all the way through April, and I played every game.
And he deals.
I'm doing well. I have not skipped any. Don't you dare even. I have not skipped a single game.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss.
No, they're all up on. They're all up on video.
So next, Colton Cowser, 1 for 3.
I actually hit very well with it. I've gotten used to it. It's all about timing.
And first offering is.
You are not the first person to say they don't understand how I. No, I couldn't see the ball last game. Amish would have been sitting there laughing at me. So Jose Trevino wears a white hockey helmet, right, for the catcher helmet, and he wears a white chest protector. So I could not, and the knee pad, everything was white. So Amish, when I tell you I could not see the ball, like I literally it was the one time where even Frog was like, you may have to change your camera. I was like,
and first offering is fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope
like,
he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even.
No, I don't want to change his catching gear.
Swing and a miss.
Well, I hope they don't. Oh my God! I hope we'll see in the next game if Jose Trevino is catching.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, no, I could handle if it was just one of them, but Everything was white.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Orioles held it. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald.
I love the fact that they added the closer walkout. So I'm on dynamic difficulty. It started at Hall of Fame, and I've gone up and down from there. Right now, I believe the pitching is on All-Star Plus, and hitting is on Hall of Fame Plus.
And it goes just foul. Kimbrel, a 6-foot righty, 35 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
It's been in there for years. It's just a buffer level between, so you don't jump right from like All-Star to Hall of Fame. You can't select it. Like you can't say you want to start on All-Star Plus.
You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Just get the damn I'm gonna make a prediction. You're gonna have the game by my birthday.
Just missed.
And for context, my birthday is April 23rd. So you're gonna have in a little bit less than a month. You'll have the game, and you'll be making rosters, and I'll commonly remind you and say, "Why are you making rosters? Because they're not gonna carry over the next year."
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all. First two batters, 2 strikeouts.
By the way, I'm happy to know that, I mean, at least you guys are definitely a go for WrestleMania, whether I'm there or not, apparently. I mean, I won't know if I'm going to be able to be there till... Well, I don't know if, I don't know whether I'm going to need to be there, like, for the main show or not.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles bounce back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, get that win.
All right, let's see if we can split this series after losing. I hope so. Cody better finish that story. Brian, I'm sorry to hear about that score. Brian just told me he lost 14-2. Oh, game 1. Okay, he lost. Okay, it was game 1, lost 4-2. I'm sorry. The 1 and the 4 look so close. I thought he lost 14. Thanks for being here. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. I stream all the time. I'm all the way through April already. I might be done my first season by end of May. Who knows?
For the Yankees, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
Really, Gabe?
43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
Grayson Rodriguez turns in his best start of the year. Marcus Stroman didn't pitch bad, just... I lost game 1, lost game 2. It's a 4-game series. Did you ever notice that Gabe seems to only care about his prognostications of what he wants? Amos, I don't care if you have to work the next day. I want extra innings, damn it. And if you don't give... Amish, I'm ashamed of you. You know that? I'm ashamed of you. I never had you pegged as a customer is always right type person. Oh, see, no, 9 would be under B if we were playing bingo. All the doctors, all the lawyers. You don't know who that... How have you played fantasy baseball with us for the last 2 years and you don't know who that is? He's talking about the center fielder from the Red Sox, Duran. The funny thing about that, the Jackson Cheerio, the Brewers guy.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals.
Well, I heard he had made the team.
Yankees taking on the
I mean,
Baltimore Orioles.
And my...
First pitch coming
I just...
right after the break.
Well, here's the thing. I mean... I just think that he could have a Julio Rodriguez like... And I hadn't had I didn't have any outfielders. I was like, let me take a flyer. What did I have to lose?
Get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him, and I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look on.
Yeah.
Line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got.
I mean, I know Holiday was a reach. Holiday keeper possibilities, especially if we ever talk about well, not just for Gabe. I mean,
1-2. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles.
yeah. For the record, Amish, he texts me about a trade.
Difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So it's not just me. Besides, I think it keeps. I think it keeps it fun.
As he got into an advantage count. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front.
I'm gonna look when I'm done streaming.
Definitely put a good swing on it.
Excuse me, viewers. I have to pause my stream because Gabe wants to know right now if I.
Foul ball still 0-2. Torres gets his lead at first.
They need to rewrite the song. It's all about the Gabe and how he wants it.
Line drive. It gets down. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box.
You're telling me if Pirates or whoever has him, or no, Met says, or Ep says to you, I'll trade you Ohtani for Gunnar Henderson, you would.
Inning right here, so that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Juan Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
2 down bases. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Hey,
He finds himself in a
apparently Shohei Ohtani's the modern day Pete Rose. Okay, he might be suspended in a couple weeks.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced as he tries to get.
I'm gonna start calling him Shohei Rose.
Righty to the plate, and a swing and a miss, and that's that. So it's 1 run,
So
2 base hits. No
while
errors, and no one left
so I'll
on.
say this about the first base situation, Amish. While I'm happy to have Encarnacion Strand, I was looking at young first baseman. He was my third choice.
And today's starter,
My first two choices, yeah, my first two choices got taken before him. I wanted Tristan Casas. He was gone. And then right before, and oh, you have Tristan Casas.
Be able to go with something away and finish off.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
But I wanted Costas. He was gone. Then I was eyeing Naylor, and then he got taken like 2 picks before me.
Chip swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
The only thing.
This to third.
The only thing remotely, you could remotely call in our conversations with Brian and my conversation with Brian last night during the draft. I did ask him at one point, because when I was looking at my short list of third baseman or first baseman, I asked him if Kyle Manzardo had made the team. Other than that, well, no, I was also thinking about Kyle Manzardo. I had Kyle Manzardo on my team too, so it was like, or on my short list of young first basemen. I really do think we need to change the keeper rule to average draft position though next year. Not, oh, you give up your first pick if you.
You're in the finale of this 4-game set.
Yeah, because I mean, no disrespect to Adley or Grayson. Neither one of them are really worth a first or second round.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And here is Austin Hayes.
Yeah. But then here's the thing, though. If you do average draft position, right? There could come a year where all of a sudden Gunnar Henderson is averaging going in the second round, or is, and you're gonna give up that first round pick anyway. But at least you're giving up a first round.
Just missed.
Yeah.
And that's outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You just have to be patient and take your walk here.
On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Austin.
I can't believe Jordan Montgomery is still out there. I figured as soon as Blake Snell got signed, some team would say, okay, we're out on, Snell, so let's go get Montgomery.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together.
Yeah, but the Yankees have known Garrett Cole's been hurt for what, almost 2 weeks now, and they ain't like they rushed out to get Blake. They didn't rush out to get Blake Snell.
Off the mark there. Now 2-0. And there's a ball. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. Anthony Volpe.
Clearly, he doesn't want to win this year.
Just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Foul ball there. And a righty deals. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice.
Mashy, do you think I
And there's 2 down.
Do you think I've reached on my second baseman, the
So first and
Kim?
second with 2 outs. Next to switch hitting first baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
I love them because of the multiple positions.
2 outs. Ground ball right
That's all
side.
foul.
And foul ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night,
I was surprised I didn't get a reaction out of you when I drafted
have this kind of opportunity here in this game.
the Lee and
And stays alive.
You ever caught a foul
Yamamoto.
ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan.
That's
You?
ball 2.
I've been to many games as a fan.
First and second. 2
It was
down.
one outing. It wasn't in,
Popped up.
and it wasn't even in a major league stadium.
Sized up, nabs it, and
Well,
that is that.
what were the dimensions? Like,
Still lead at 1-0.
I don't know. But like somebody said, he had been living in the U.S. He'd been adjusted to the U.S. time zone. Then you fly.
And a foul ball. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and
Well, it was funny. Right as
For Johnson, sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited.
Right as I pushed the button to draft Yamamoto, Brian says, "I wonder who's going to take the chance on Yamamoto."
swing and a broken bat.
And Brian was like, "Oh, I guess I don't need that."
And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. So next to hit for Baltimore.
By the way, I will not be upset if your contact at Yahoo does not let those stats get at it.
And fouled off. Mullins gets his lead at
Obviously.
first, nobody out. Way outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, of course I would have, just because you got to make sure you get. Now, is this still is this first week still a 10-day week?
May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play.
Okay.
Right here.
Well, yeah, so it's a 10-day, the 28th.
And look out. As that one
Yeah,
ran
whatever.
in
So it's basically the 28th to the 7th.
And he hit him. First and second, no outs.
You know,
And now the catcher.
we're on the same page.
James
We're on the
McKay.
same page.
The Yanks up by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, could be 2. Volpe. Off balance feet, there's 1. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there. And
Wow, they got him.
Business. Pretty textbook execution.
Rude.
In short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Jordan Westberg swings through it for strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right side. The flip to the pitcher cover.
Who's that?
Number 3. And the Orioles leave 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And he takes a strike. That clips the corner. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
You could argue Dave Roberts had the biggest single stolen base in baseball history.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Alex
No
Verdugo.
disrespect to Ricky Henderson.
He's already singled in this game. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 down, base is empty.
I got 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
See, I'm hoping Yamamoto can have a Hideo Nomo effect on the league.
Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2.
I don't even think Gabe was alive during Nomo Mania.
And avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with the base runner.
What year were you born, Gabe? Oh my God, I feel old.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Gabe, you just made me feel very old.
Judge rips that one. Santander makes the play. And that is
Gabe, I graduated from high school the year you were born.
Here this half, we head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees won. Back here with my pal Singy, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's going to be Jorge Mateo.
Is there anybody in chat still in chat that remembers Nomo Mania?
And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes the 0-1. And there's the strike.
What year was Fernando Mania? Amish? Now that was the year. So Fernando Mania was the year I was born.
Side Torres under it, puts it away for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's over 1. And ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The Yankees leading by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Drill to right.
Adley Rutschman finally with his first home run. Ties up the ball game.
Over the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came.
Yeah, a tie ball game can lead to extra innings, Gabe.
Connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Oh my God. Well, you could still have both. I could lose an extra innings.
Especially away, or like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees. And he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Sean, that is the Sean that's in my chat. My buddy Gabe is cheering against me because he told me I was going to lose 3 out of 4, so he wants me to lose just so he can be right. With friends like him, who needs enemies, right?
And here it comes. Bounced up the middle. And that
The enemy of my enemy is a Yankee. Oh, I mean, my friend.
Couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I wonder how Carlos Rondon does, because he should be coming into the season fully healthy for the first time. And
Through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. LeMahieu on the move. Reaches for it.
Frog was very surprised how long Alex Bregman lasted in the draft.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way.
That's a ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Straighten him up a little bit.
But he hasn't been the same player since Trash Can Gate.
Wouldn't chase that time.
But it was funny, Frog was like, is it a bad thing that I took 2 first basemen in my first 5 picks? I said, no, you got a utility spot, so.
Turned on, but foul wide of 3rd. Tied up here.
And plus, I mean, he could, and with the 2 that he has, he could very easily flip one or the other for something he needs and not lose that much.
With a relay throw, save.
2-1. Baltimore takes the lead.
Split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So, I mean, as long as the 2 of them stay healthy, he's in a great position to.
That one fouled off. 2 outs, and And one in scoring position. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put
See you,
it in
bud.
play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees 1.
What? You were echoing something awful, and you sound like you're a million miles away from your controller or phone or whatever you're talking into.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
I don't know if it's a record.
Bounced up the middle.
I know it don't matter.
They get the out on Soto. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out.
I mean, how many years did the Ravens go undefeated in the preseason? But how many Super Bowls have they won? Right? Oh, none.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, out towards right center. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2.
So, Sean, if you're still in here, how far do you think the Orioles extend that record they have going where they don't get swept? No, the playoffs do not count. We did not get swept at all last year.
Slice the other way and foul.
I mean, the playoffs count. The playoffs count, obviously, because we got eliminated from the playoffs. But
You're in the finale of this 4-game set.
But they don't count towards that record.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And that is out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one fouled off.
Frog went bowling. He took my advice.
Third has some trouble with
He
it.
listens to me.
Not in time. He's safe. Runner from third comes across.
Do what?
It's 2-2. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And the first pitch misses for ball.
No strike.
I am his Mr. Miyagi.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. Third out, and that ends the frame. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors.
Well, maybe he's having a good time.
And midway in the
I told him, I said, maybe you'll go to the snack bar, get a snack, and you'll meet the future Mrs. Frog.
The third baseman.
As he turns on the rubber, that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss.
They would be tadpoles.
Sometimes pitchers work them backwards, starting with the breaking.
I said, you can say, do you want to come back to my pond?
You out there to throw that stuff to start
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here is James McCann.
kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
There's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the
0-1
hands. If I'm
McCann.
out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, and Sean, what I don't understand about the Shohei thing is, if you and I are friends or you and I know each other and I get in trouble gambling and you pay off my debts or I pay off yours, whatever the case may be, what's the big deal? Like, unless they find out that the interpreter was making bets for Shohei, to get around the betting rule.
And now 1 and 2.
I mean, I heard something about wire tampering, and I don't know enough about wire tampering to know what would have gone on there.
You'll see another. Just misses with
If
that.
Tyler Wells is going to be a starting pitcher, they need to give him a little bit of a boost to his stamina because
And that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in
hey Gabe, I'm winning 2-2.
John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Oswaldo Cabrera. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Keegan Aiken.
Yeah, the Yankees are winning 2-2 too.
So this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
Still absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a two for him. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spin it.
Mateo sends it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 2. Line drive.
Oh, I know. I'm the one that jokingly called him Shohei O'Rose.
Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
So do you think Mateo is the everyday starting second baseman or Westberg?
Here is Jorge Mateo.
Either one of you.
The lefty fires. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
People forget how good a defense Mountcastle played last year. He should have won a Gold Glove.
The wind of the pitch.
I would love to know what the actual criteria is for the Gold Glove.
You know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
I wouldn't be surprised if on the days Mullins needs a day off, if Jorge's in center field. Jorge Mateo. Oh, come on. 3 feet away from a home run.
The wind of the pitch. Down fly ball to right center. Soto going after it. He's got it, and there's one down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an
For some reason, I think Mateo is going to back up Mullins, and Cowser is going to back up the corner outfielders. Cowser and O'Hearn, and maybe Nevin. Has Nevin officially been told anything yet? Has Rock tweeted anything else out?
High fly ball down the right field line. Soto makes the grab for the second out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, that's the thing, Gabe, and I'm pretty sure MLB set that rule where it has to be 13-13. It can't be 12 and 14 favoring one side or the other.
And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Into center. Judge
Yeah, I saw
squeezes it.
Yes.
And that will end the inning. Left for the Orioles. Score remains 2-2. Top of the 6th inning. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And that's in for a strike. Aiken, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch. And another ball.
I still was a little surprised that what's his face, the guy from the Tigers,
And he deals.
Maton, I was surprised. I was surprised Maton didn't make the team, given his versatility.
Next offering upstairs.
Oh.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some.
Ramon Urias. Wow.
So they get one.
What a play.
Really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
What a beautiful play.
Here's Giancarlo Stanton.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to walk him, considering how rude he's been all series.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there at the knees for a strike.
1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Just off the inside edge. And another ball.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too
Okay, this is Aiken's last batter, regardless of result.
He just fires off a really poor swing.
On the ground. And that one handled. That's the third out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ron Marinaccio.
Big swing and miss.
Yeah, same thing with Nevin.
Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Hayes, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Victor Gonzalez getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Politician.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Orioles are headed to Cincinnati after this game.
Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Volpe sizing this one up, calls it in, and there's 1 away. Cedric
Who do you have?
will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Interesting.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
So other than Gunnar, is there anybody untouchable for you?
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
The 1-0. Down him and chase one above the zone there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Right-hander kick steals. And a strike in there. And another ball.
So De La Cruz is your starting shortstop? No, I mean, I guess he's your utility guy.
Volpe throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. Back Now, top of inning number 7. Here's DJ LeMay.
He's eligible at third.
Taking over on the mound, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys.
Right-handed reliever.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Mullins whips it back in, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to third and caught.
Yeah, baseball can be quick, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing. He's got nothing.
He's the only Jackson I had. Well,
next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Yes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Now a jump throw on target. He got it.
What a play by Mateo.
Are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Now a high fly ball out to left center.
And they strand the double.
He's got it, and that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. Sometimes
you want to do it, offer it.
That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Loaisiga. James McCann in now. A guy who's turned himself into a good framer. He was originally drafted by the Tigers, 2nd-round pick in 11. And now the 0-1. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Two here. In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. The leadoff single.
Treat it what?
Go-ahead run is aboard.
No, it's your, like you said, it's your franchise.
Pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
At the plate, Jordan Westburg.
Ball 1.
That misses the zone, and that's
Jonathan Lasagna.
chase that time.
Remember the debate about how to say his name in the one stream? Loaisiga.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Jorge Mateo digs in now. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Goes to second for one, but no throw to first.
That's okay. I got the runner over to third. That's what I want to do.
Huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Give me Colom.
With the go-ahead run at third, here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's 2 down. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit.
Come on, Mountie.
That one not close. 1-0. Second and third, 2 down.
That's not good.
This one popped up.
Really?
Out ground first base side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Orioles strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Oh, Brian's still streaming.
Back here with my pal Siggy, ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And the right-hander back to work.
No, that's
outside, and that's ball 1. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike 1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Off the mark there. 1-1. And another ball. That one misses. 3-1 now. Laser base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in.
Give me Colom.
Coming on for the Orioles, Danny Coulombe.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And now the lefty. That misses. The count now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground to third. Feeds to second. Out there. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Victor Gonzalez. And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. Now he steps out as time is granted.
Victor Gonzalez. Come on, Victor.
And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
And now Austin Hayes. And fouled off.
What's your team name again? Oh, gave you his... Okay.
And the 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Up the middle. Torres fires over to first. That's out number 2. Cedric Mullins now at the plate.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Little chopper rolls foul. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit by a pitch now.
Wow, back-to-back hit batters. It's certainly concerning, and it kind of makes you wonder where his head's at right now.
1 for 3. Pitch misses.
Say everybody on my team.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And we stay tied as and welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. That misses. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. And that's a strike.
Anybody else? He's my primary closer guy. With Kimbrel, well, I won the 3rd game. This is to tie up the. This is to, and it's 2-2 going into the in the 9th, trying for a split.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Fall off foul.
Webb. I'm not giving you my best starter.
The 0-2. In the air, left field. Hayes ranging after it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this. And when the
Have you seen Logan Webb's stats? He's a great starting pitcher.
In now and watches strike 1. This to center field.
Yeah, if Bieber can stay healthy. All right.
And that is that.
Let's walk it off.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the
Say no to extras.
Tommy Canley. Jordan Westberg digs in now. And the pitch. Got a good eye there. Movement in the Yankees pen. Play home.
I'll tell you what. let's just. I'll wait until after the stream. I'll take a look.
Late swing, fouled off.
Would you want Woo?
1-1 down. They tried to
I'll
get
add in
a
Woo.
chase on a slider down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, I liked Fuji. I wish they would have kept him.
And that's in the door.
I doubt the Orioles are going to trade for him back.
This to third. LeMahieu gets it to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Time call.
Gabe, I think you're going to get extras. Do what?
First pitch swinging.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging for the K.
Why did I swing at that?
For strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup, Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this.
I wanted to give it the realism, the like you're watching a regular game, and
Foul ball there.
like it did take some getting used to. But I'll be honest with you, when I do play Diamond Dynasty, which is rare, and I still have to change the camera to this because I can't hit at all being behind the plate after doing this. Like, my timing is so used to this now, I don't think I could go back. Or at least it would take some time. A lot of time to get used to. Alright, Gabe, you got extra innings.
Extras here, digging in, Anthony Volpe. CML Perez on the pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. As the lefty gets to work, rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I'm kind of surprised Perez made the team with the way he pitched in the spring. Who?
And misses inside.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He didn't like the call.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike
Who?
fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter,
Oh,
when you're
Swinsky.
down, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The lefty to left. And another ball.
I see your point, Sean. I'm still a little indifferent about the.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Really, Mateo?
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. Sliced hard, but foul. The 0-1. Swings through that.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball.
Keep in mind, he's
so that he
well.
can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. Fly ball to right. Dives, can't get it, base hit. Plant the plates, and they take the lead.
No, I didn't get much of that one, but it's going to
To
look
what?
like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Not right now, Gabe. Let me finish this.
In the dirt.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also
I don't know. I feel like if it's going to be a rule, it should be a rule for the postseason too.
So when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
The Judge spoils that one. The 1-1. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single.
That's a tough way to give up the lead.
3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Oswald Peraza. He's the new third baseman.
Number 91.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Clay Hall. Leading off, Ryan Mountcastle. So a change.
I'm not going to bunt with Ryan Mountcastle.
Pitch run, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Santander.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Gonna count 1-2. Next offering is outside. And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty delivers. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to nail.
Santander swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Kicks and deals. And that is cut on and missed.
Oh, come on, son. How do you miss that, Tony? Tony the Tater.
And another ball. They won 95 to finish him off.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And the runner holds. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Sends it to center, and this should be it.
Lost 3 out of 4.
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing.
Danny Colomb deserved better.
Let's go into the next.
Stupid ghost runner. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Can't thank you enough for the support. There'll be momentarily there'll be some information about some links for some other of my favorite franchise streamers. State of Franchise doing the Angels, JustMrLove doing the Royals. Gamingwithbryan is live right now, I believe, doing the Chicago Cubs. Franchise Gaming is doing the New York Mets. All that information will be in the description below momentarily. Again, thank you for being here. I will probably be live some point tomorrow. We'll let you all know in the community tab. See you next time. Thanks again.